Annoying incoming calls. Don't keep calling me over and over.
Barry, what time do you think it is? You need to learn some limits.
Annoying old woman.
Old woman? You think it's okay to say that?
What's wrong with calling an old woman an old woman?
Oh, really? If you're going to use that kind of language, maybe I'll distribute your old photos around the neighborhood, like the ones of you wetting the bed and crying.
What? Stop it.
Alright, maybe I should have your childhood friend Iris take them to school.
Seriously, stop.
You're still a middle school student. You're a child under your parents' protection. If you don't come home right now, I'm going to start making copies and distributing them to everyone in town.
Annoying.
By the way, I heard you got into a fight with kids from another school. I can go give them some photos too, you know. I'll introduce myself as Barry's mother.
Seriously annoying.
If you don't like it, come home quickly. I go to the trouble of making dinner every day and you don't even come home to eat. Your father and I are really angry, you know. If this continues, we have some thoughts.
Thoughts? What are you talking about?
I'm not going to tell you. Just don't underestimate your parents. Or are you getting carried away because you're called the toughest guy in town? Was it the strong ones come at me? You're talking like a character from an anime I heard.
Who did you hear that from? Was it Iris too?
I can't disclose my source of information. I want to keep getting leaks.
I'm not the one starting fights. They come at me on their own. There are guys targeting my friends.
I think it's great that you're fighting to protect your friends. Getting hit hurts and hitting others hurts too. Fighting is all about pain. But the fact that you have the courage to face it, I honestly think that's great.
Of course.
But I am your mother. I'm worried. I believe you're not doing anything off the beaten path. But I wonder if you're not being mistreated or if you're troubled by something.
I see.
You wouldn't want your friends to be mistreated by anyone, would you? Just like that, I would be sad if you were hurt.
Parents and friends are different.
The feelings of concern for someone don't change. Just like you worry about someone, your father and I are worried about you. I just want you to remember that.
I'm already 15. I can decide what I want to do myself. So leave me alone.
Sweetie, listen. You can say that when you're working and living independently.
Seriously annoying. You're the one who decided to have me. I have my own thoughts. Don't think I'll just do whatever my parents tell me to.
I don't expect you to do as you're told, but you need to improve at least your basic behavior. Come home early and eat your meals properly. Try not to get into fights if possible. Remember, you can rely on me or other adults around you when you're in trouble, okay?
Adults shouldn't interfere in children's fights.
Oh, so you admitted you're a child.
Don't nitpick.
Anyway, come home early this week. I'm going to be away from home starting next week. I want to have a long talk with you.
I'm busy too.
But you'll come home, won't you? I know you're a kind child. Mom will make a lot of your favorite foods. At least for this week. Eat your meals at home.
Don't just decide things on your own.
Yes, but I will be waiting for you. Barry, are you done with school?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm on my way to the tutoring school now.
Make sure you eat something before you go to tutoring. You'll be home after 8 p.m., right?
Yeah, around that time. So, what's up? You must have something you want to talk about if you're calling me, Mom.
Yes, exactly. I need you to buy some milk on your way home from tutoring. I'll give you the money later. Can you do that for me?
Understood.
Speaking of which, I heard from Iris. Was it the nationwide mock test for first-year high school students at the tutoring school the other day? I heard you did really well.
It's not that big of a deal.
What are you talking about? You scored around 70 in deviation value, didn't you? I don't know much about these things, but that was amazing, right?
It's because I've been studying. Iris did even better than me.
Iris has always been good at studying, hasn't she? I thought she was smart from a long time ago, and she did well in her studies. Isn't the deviation value of the high school she's attending now about 40? What happened?
What do you mean, what happened? I wasn't listening in class in middle school. Of course, I couldn't get into a good school. I just improved because I studied.
Is that so? Well, I think it's good that you became interested in studying as a student. I was a bit surprised. I was worried when you suddenly said you wanted to go to a tutoring school. I thought you hit your head or something.
I started to think about various things when I became a high school student. I played hard in middle school.
You've become a different person since graduating from middle school, haven't you? You went from blonde to black hair, and you stopped going out at night. You've changed so suddenly. I wonder what made you change.
It was because of cancer.
What?
I found out at the end of middle school that you had cancer, Mom. I happened to see you taking medicine. And when I secretly checked the medicine, it was an anti-cancer drug.
Is that so?
Come to think of it, I remember there were days when you were away from home for about 2 weeks. I asked Dad and he told me that you had undergone cancer surgery.
Your father promised not to tell. You should have told me if you knew. It's embarrassing to pretend that nothing happened.
Why didn't you tell me, Mom?
I didn't want to worry you. Besides, it's not like I'm going to die immediately.
You wouldn't know that. Even if the surgery was successful, you're taking medicine because it might metastasize or recur, right? I read that the chances are high in your stage.
Well, yes, but...
I understand why you didn't tell me when I was a kid. I was out playing and not listening and saying things that hurt you. I think I was the worst. Even though you asked me to come home, I ignored you.
It's okay. What's in the past is in the past.
No, it's not. I thought it was wrong. I regretted it a lot when I found out you had cancer. I was wondering how anxious you must have been. Even though you were sick, I was just being rebellious. I caused a lot of trouble.
Barry.
I'm really sorry. I trampled all over your feelings.
That phase was necessary for you.
Can you forgive me?
This isn't about forgiveness. Just the fact that you come home makes me happy. But I can't believe you became serious because I had cancer. You're really adorable.
This isn't a laughing matter, and it's not like I decided to become serious. I have a different goal.
What do you mean?
I'm thinking of becoming a doctor. That's why I'm studying.
A doctor?
It would be convenient to have a doctor in the house. I want to make sure you can feel safe if you get sick in the future.
Of course, I'll support you if that's what you want to do. Is that really what you want to do? You're not thinking like that because of my cancer, are you?
I'm able to study because I want to do it.
I see. Then I will support you. But if you find something else that you can be more passionate about, you can give up being a doctor. You have the right to decide your own future.
I know. But for now, I don't intend to give up.
You've suddenly become so admirable. It seems like a lie that you were like that in middle school. We were always fighting so much. The growth of children is really fast.
Isn't it better for parents now?
What are you saying? Whether it's now or when you were in middle school, you're a kind son to be proud of.
I see.
Even though you were always sassy, you always replied to my messages. I thought you were really honest and cute.
Oh, enough. It's embarrassing.
Sorry. You know, Barry, I'm really glad I got to hear your feelings, and I'm sorry for keeping things from you until now.
It's okay. I was wrong too.
And I was really happy when you told me you wanted to become a doctor. It looks like I'm going to be hospitalized again.
What? You're kidding.
I'm sorry for the sudden news. Your dad told me to talk to you properly, but I just couldn't until today. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Why? You're not at fault, Mom. Don't apologize.
Because you're working so hard.
Forget about me for now. Did it recur? Or did it metastasize?
It recurred. Whether I can have surgery or not is a bit uncertain. They're going to conduct thorough examinations before starting treatment, so it seems like it's going to be a long time this time.
Why? Why does it have to be you, Mom?
Really? Why? I don't know either.
Mom, how are you feeling today?
Yeah, as usual. The hat you bought me was complimented by the nurse. Your sense of style is good, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's better than wearing a strange wig. It was like a wig you'd wear for a performance or a game. Dad seems to have ordered a proper one, so wear a hat until then. The other patients would be surprised by that wig.
What? Didn't everyone laugh? I thought it was popular.
What if making them laugh too much worsens their condition?
Didn't you know? Laughter eliminates cancer cells.
It increases natural killer cells, right?
That's right. It shows that you're aiming to be a doctor.
Well, I learned that from a manga though.
Whatever. It's important to take in any information, right?
Well, maybe. Mom, are you feeling okay? I heard from Dad that the side effects are hitting you hard. If there's anything you want, I'll bring it.
There are tough times, but if it can cure cancer, I can handle this much. But it was a bit shocking when I lost my hair. That's why I was so happy to have the hat.
If there's another good one, I'll buy it.
Because I have this hat, I'm okay. Hey Barry, thank you so much. I'm so happy that you've grown up to be such a straight person. That was the happiest thing in my life.
Stop it.
What?
It's past tense. It sounds like last words. You don't have to say such things. Without you, Mom, I might go back to being a delinquent. So don't say such things.
But I want to tell you what I'm thinking now. I don't know what will happen from now on. I want to tell you while I'm still conscious.
Don't be pessimistic. My mom isn't that weak. She's not someone who would lose to cancer.
Barry.
I'm frustrated that I can't do anything. I wish I could defeat your cancer. I wish I had cancer instead of you.
Hey, don't say such things. I would be sadder if you were sick.
I feel the same way. I want to do more to repay you and Dad. I want to repay you for all the troubles I've caused you.
You're already being filial.
What?
The greatest act of filial piety is that you were born. Such a good child coming to me and your father. That's enough.
Mom.
There's something I've decided with the doctor, whether to have surgery or not.
What?
Even if I have surgery, it doesn't mean it won't recur. I don't know if I can successfully remove all of it. If it doesn't go well, the time left for me is really limited. I'm really struggling.
What if you don't have surgery?
Radiation therapy to slow the progress of the cancer. I don't know what will happen. The possibility of a complete cure may be low.
Then isn't it better to have surgery?
That might be the case, but I'm scared and can't decide. I think about what if it doesn't go well. I want to see more of your growth. I want to live with your dad.
I know it's selfish, but I want you to live. Even though you're suffering now. I know it's cruel to tell you to hang in there. Live until I become a doctor. I will definitely become one. Even if you get sick, I will be able to cure you.
Barry.
I know it's really scary, but Dad and I are with you. I'm going to make you laugh a lot, enough to make the cancer disappear. Contact me right away when you're in pain, and I'll respond properly. I will also visit you every day.
Since you're studying hard, every day is fine. But I think I'll be in touch.
That's fine. Please do a lot. I'll do anything for you. So let's overcome this together.
Really, you're not fair. If you say so, I have to do my best.
I'm sorry.
But maybe I wanted you to push my back like this. I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up at all. So I'll do my best. You and your father are with me.
It'll be absolutely fine. Because you're the mother of the biggest delinquent in town. There's no way I'll lose to cancer.
Oh, stop it. Are you going to talk about being a delinquent again? Don't make me laugh. My tears are coming back.
Don't laugh. Well, laughing might be better for curing cancer. But this is not the time to laugh.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Mom.
Hmm?
I'm just happy to be alive. I feel the same way. So don't lose, Mom. Because I'm going to make you live longer. After that, my mom underwent a difficult surgery and continued her battle with cancer. Thanks to her perseverance and the doctor's treatments, the cancer disappeared and she was able to be discharged from the hospital. When my mom came home, she hugged me with a beaming smile. I felt a bit embarrassed, but I was truly happy. Since then, she has been living healthily without any recurrence or metastasis and continues to undergo regular checkups. 3 years have passed since then, and I was able to fulfill my dream of entering medical school. I wasn't able to cure my mom's cancer, but considering she's healthier now, I pray that there won't be a need for me to treat her. Even though I'm aiming to become a doctor, I believe that the greatest happiness is not having to go to one. Living life means that you or your loved ones will inevitably experience illness at some point. In times like that, I want to be able to help, to become a doctor who can make a difference for people who are fighting and suffering like my mom. To avoid regrets of what I should have done back then, I want to continue expressing my honest feelings and cherish the people I care about.
Maylin, are you still at your friend's house? Yep, come home before it gets dark. You have to do your homework today, but I don't have school tomorrow. Can I do it tomorrow? We have planned tomorrow. We are going to Grandma's place. All right, I forgot. I talked about this in the morning. You're so forgetful. Why are we going to Grandma's tomorrow? It's Thanksgiving. It's the day we all gather around. Aunts, uncles, cousins. Do we eat dinner together? Yes, we will. I think everyone's bringing some food. We had dinners with Grandma the other day, didn't we? We had pizza party. You didn't come that time. I was working that day. I'm sorry I couldn't eat together. You know what? You don't show up often when we go see Grandma. Is that so? When we are all eating something nice together, you're not here, right? Or maybe you eat something else. Really? Is that your imagination? To be honest, I don't really want to go to Grandma's house. Why not? You get to see your cousins. You always seem to be having fun. Because Grandma's house is weird. Weird? Strange things happen. Your stuff disappears a lot. And yours gets broken. Your bags, earrings, well, sometimes. That's absolutely weird. I wonder if there's a thief. Maybe there's a ghost. Oh no, a ghost? Why a ghost? I think there's a naughty ghost there. Why would it be naughty? And only to you, Mommy. Maybe that ghost doesn't like me. Why not? Why will it hate Mommy? What did you do to it? I wonder why. Maybe it doesn't like the fact Mommy is at home with it. Can't you be friends with the ghost? So I can't play tricks on you anymore. I like to be friends with the ghost too, but I think he's completely shut me out. I hope someday we can be friends. Do ghosts really exist? I don't know. But even if they really exist, I'm sure they won't do anything to you. So don't worry. Josie, I made some food as you told me. Stuffing, mashed potatoes, roasted turkey, and pumpkin pie. Thanks. You can bring them and leave. You don't have to stay with us. I'll tell everyone you have a stomachache and you want to rest at home. But you're all having a dinner together, right? I'm the only one not attending. That's right. You don't have to come. I'd like to come too. I couldn't join you the other time. You know I'm inviting everyone to my house, right? I don't want you to be there. I'll stay quiet, so please. That's not how it works. It's strange that you don't talk when everyone else chit-chats. Can't you imagine it? Anyway, you don't have to come. Your presence will spoil the fun. Okay, you're a scumbag wife, and you keep showing up at family gatherings. You're not invited. Go home. I can't be the only one not to attend a family gathering. I'm your oldest son's wife. Besides, it will look stranger to my daughter. As long as my son and granddaughter come, that's enough to me. I'm so glad Maylin resembles my son. If she had looked like you, she'd have grown up to be a very ugly girl. Please take good care of Maylin. I beg you. Of course. I'd like you to disappear as soon as possible. You should leave my son. I didn't even allow you to get married with my son in the first place. I'm not leaving. You stubborn bitch. I've been telling you all the time that I don't need you. I have no reason to leave my husband. I'm not leaving him. There's a reason. You are a pain in the ass. You are bugging me, and I wish you'd get the hell out of my life. I heard about you. You've been criticized by the relatives, and you're in shock and shutting yourself in. You're so sensitive, aren't you? Josie, why did you lie like that? That's so terrible. What lies did I tell them? You're the one who's shutting yourself in. Because everyone you say is a lie. Excuse me, what did I do? You told them that I pushed you downstairs, didn't you? That made all the relatives furious. You rolled downstairs by yourself. No, I was pushed by you. I saw it with my own eyes. Don't lie to me. You even faked to cry in front of everyone. What do you mean my wife has always bullied me? What have I done to you? There's no proof that you didn't do it. Just because you don't like me. You don't have to go this far. What? Are you saying I fell down the stairs on purpose? How can that happen? I broke my leg and had to go to the hospital to have surgery. But I really didn't do anything. And yet, everyone believes you. My husband is caught in a dilemma. Please tell everyone the truth now. Why would I? This could be a chance to get rid of you. This is a false accusation. Can't you prove it's a fake? You can't, can you? It's true that I was by your side when you were hurt, right? Then there's no one else who could have done it but you. But I didn't touch your body, not even a finger. I never intentionally hurt anyone. You've inflicted serious injuries on people, and you can lie. Do you think you can get away with it? I'm not lying! I'm sure my son will believe me eventually. I don't need a wife who inflicts serious injury on her mother-in-law. That's what everyone says as well. It's only a matter of time before they kick you out. You did all this just to get rid of me. I told you 1,000 times. I want you to leave as soon as possible. Are you still stuck in the house? Why don't you just admit that you broke my leg? I'll forgive you if you get down on your knees in front of the relatives. You liar! Grandma, I know the truth. Mommy didn't do anything. What? Are you Madeline? That's right. Oh, where's Mommy? Why are you texting me back? I was taking a nap with Mommy, and there were text messages from you. Grandma wants to have a grown-up talk with Mommy. Let me talk to Mommy. But first, I need to talk to you too. I know you're lying to me. Lying about what? What are you talking about? Mommy didn't do anything to you. You fell down the stairs on your own, and you're blaming her for it. No, she pushed me down the stairs. She was mean to me. She wouldn't do that. I know you want to believe her, but she's actually a very bad person. She just hid it in front of you, Madeline. You are the one who's very bad. I have proof that Mommy didn't do it. Proof? I hid a camera at your house. It's not a camera, it's actually your phone. I recorded like a security camera, and then it caught you falling down the stairs. What? Why did you put a camera there? I wanted to see if there really was a ghost. A ghost? Whenever I come to your house, weird things happen. Mommy's stuff disappeared or it gets broken. I thought it was a ghost playing tricks on her, so I thought I'd film it. There's no such things as ghosts. Yeah, I know. I see now. The ghost was actually you, Grandma. It was you doing all those stuff, wasn't it? Don't be silly. You want to make Grandma look like a bad person. This isn't the first time I've recorded. I've seen you when you're mean to Mommy. Several times on the camera. Several times. You were secretly being mean to Mommy when everyone was looking at you. You filmed us every time you came to my house. Since when? About 6 months ago. That long. I went to your house every month or two. So I think I failed maybe 5 times. Also, every time you were being mean to mommy. No, not like that. I was giving a lecture because she wasn't considerate. There's a difference between being mean and giving lectures. So words like scumbag wife and go fuck yourself are a part of the lecture. You also recorded what I've said? It's not a lecture if you say bad words. Grandma was mean to her because you don't like her. This lie is too much. The truth is you are trying to push her down the stairs. You just fell down by mistake. I didn't do that. Yes, you did. I have you on camera. I'm gonna show this to all relatives. I'm going to show it to everyone who believes that mom is wrong. Wait a minute. Give me that phone. No! I have to prove that she's innocent. You need to be scolded by everyone. Wait, Madeline. Give me the video. Don't ever show it to anyone. Josie, now it's me, Vit. I can send you the video. But we don't delete this data. It's the evidence that proves my false accusation. You. What the hell are you doing? I didn't know either. I didn't know she was filming us. It's not something I can praise her, but it's very useful. You son of a bitch! Delete the video! I don't want to. This is my chance to get back at you. I have decided that I won't put up with it anymore. Putting up? If I resist you, you might hate Madeline too and discriminate her. So I put up with it no matter what you did to me. But my daughter stood up to you. If I didn't fight against you at this point, I would feel sorry for her. How can you say that? You're a weak, chicken-hearted wife. I'm going to go around to the relative's house now. And I'll show them this video. I'm going to show you how I've been treated up until now. I'll tell them everything. Wait a minute! I'm sure they will be surprised. You tried to throw me down the stairs, but you ended up falling by yourself and try to blame me for your injury. Everyone will be shocked or look down on you. What do you want? Excuse me. I'll give you what you want, so don't show that video to anyone. I won't be mean to you anymore. I'll treat you just like the rest of the relatives, okay? You will treat me differently than before. So what? It's just weird for you to start being nice to me at this point. All I want is for everyone to know my innocence in this matter. Are you trying to frame me? You're the one who framed me. I'm just trying to prove the truth. Let them criticize you and you should know how much I've suffered. And we, as a family, will be separated from you from now on. We will never visit you again. You're not coming for Thanksgiving from now on? We won't visit you anymore. We will only visit relatives' place. I don't want to see your face anymore. I doubt my son will agree to that. How can he break out the relationship with me? If he doesn't understand, I'll divorce him. I've already sent the video to him, and he's apologizing. He said he'd never go back to your house if that's what I want. What? My son says so? What do you mean he won't come to my house? That's what I mean. My husband have chosen me. No one will take your side. Why don't you get ready to get down on your knees? After that, my husband came back home and apologized to me again and again. The other day, I asked my husband to accompany me as I went around to the relatives' houses. When I showed them the video, they turned pale and apologized seriously. The angry relatives rushed to my mother-in-law's house and criticized her. As a result, it was my mother-in-law who had to get down on her knees in front of the relatives. After that, I'm having a good relationship with my relatives. My mother-in-law no longer attends any of the relatives' gatherings. I guess she can talk to everyone as she used to. We, as a family, have very little contact with her. I am grateful to my daughter. I am trying to be a strong mother so that this will never happen again.